Hello everybody, Teeny Tiny Bricks here. Today I'd like to show off my North Pole Express Lego creation. So this is something I've been working on for over 2 years now, and I am excited to announce that instructions for this model are now available on Rubricable. So I will put the link to that in the description below. This is a model that I put up on LEGO Ideas. Unfortunately, it did not get the 10,000 supporters needed to be considered to become an official LEGO set. So I decided to make instructions myself so that any of you who would like to build this model will be able to. This model is completely LEGO track compatible. So there are parts that rotate that will allow this train to navigate the sharp LEGO curves. And it will also be able to be motorized. I will talk more about that later in the video. This locomotive has moving side rods that turn when you move the engine. I tried to make them as realistic as possible. On the front of the locomotive, there is a little bit of space to put some minifigures, although I don't know why minifigures would be up here when the train is moving at high speeds. There is an interior to the cab. The roof can be removed for easier access. You can see the throttle, the brake, and the gauges. And you can also place a minifigure inside. Next up, we have the tender. Since the tender on the prototype is basically just a big black box, decided to add a feature to spice it up a bit. This is inspired from a certain scene in a certain Christmas movie. So if I place a minifigure on top here and then pull this pin, he will fall into the tender. If you'd rather motorize the train, the tender can also be the house for the battery box and train motor. I'll talk more about that later in the video. Next up, we have the passenger car. The doors over here can open, so the minifigures can board the train. For us humans, though, it will be easier to just remove the roof and the wall of the car to be able to gain access to the inside. Here we can see a few seats, and the minifigures will be served hot chocolate on their trip. If you have some extra brown 1x1 round plates, you can place them inside of the hot chocolate cups. These tables can also be removed, and the seats can be easily swapped to be put in either direction. Here we have a normal seating arrangement for when the passengers are not being served drinks. Finally, we have the observation car. This is similar in many ways to the passenger car. It has opening doors, a removable roof, and a removable wall. It has a different interior with these comfy green chairs here. There's also an observation platform. This door can be removed for minifigures to access it. On the top of the observation car, we can see that there is a hobo camping on top of the train. I wonder what he's doing up there. I also made a caribou to go along with this set. Instructions for those are available on Rubricable for free. If you would like to motorize the train, all you're gonna need are this battery box with batteries inside, of course, and this train motor. You will need to make some modifications to the tender. Now all I have to do is pair the battery box to the remote, and I will be able to run the train. The train runs quite nicely. It can handle the tight LEGO curves very well, and you can get pretty decent speeds with it. So once again, if you are interested in purchasing the instructions for this model, the link is in the description. This model is suitable for adults and children. The instructions are very easy to follow, and it is a very fun model to play with. Remember, this is still not an official LEGO set. I've only created the instructions. I will not be selling any parts. If this is your first time ordering parts, I have included a guide along with my instructions to help you get started. If you would like to have the parts for this by Christmas, then I would advise that you order all of them before the end of November. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and have a wonderful day.